stretch above the weir.
Yeah.
So where that tree is there, see there?
Yes.
And most of the times I've been fishing, when I've been catching,
Yeah.
it's been there, opposite bank. It's just magical stretch. Nice little weir there. Put the weirs in originally, I think so, because it's very ancient. I think they were put in originally for the monks, so they could keep the water levels right, so they could collect the water.
Yeah.
Also the fish stocks. It just keeps the fish in the area.
Fantastic.
All these runs here, perfect grayling run. This especially, this here has got to be one of the most untapped grayling stretches on this river. I'm not going to say it's easy, but we can work out where the fish are going to be. And I think it's going to be long trough. I think we'll pick up trout short, but I think the chub and the grayling are going to be where those trees are. They've got to be. A really clean crease, can you see it? Right down the middle. Every river is slightly different. This one's just a bit of it's a bit of a dream really. It's just everything that you need for out of a river, it's there on that one stretch.
And what species are you known to catch here?
Oh, chub, grayling, trout, sea trout. The salmon come up here quite often. Dace, perch, and the odd one or two barbel. So
I was looking on the Angler's Mail article that you did, and just below it showed you some of the records, and it said that the record for this stretch barbel was it 12 pound 2 ounce?
A lot bigger than that. I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah.
That's the one that's been recorded with the club, the actual record. I've seen it.
Yes.
I'm not sure whether I should mention the person's name. You know who he is. I've seen a photograph and it's 14 pound plus fish.
Wow.
Which is a big fish, and the same guy who's one of the best anglers on this stretch and knows it better than any. He's had many 12 pounders. So
wow. Unbelievable. To catch a barbel right next to this amazing viaduct, an iron bridge and a factory, and this is what this stretch is named. It's called the factory, and this is why. You can see why. You've got a factory right here, all these boulders. You can imagine what this used to be like years ago. I've read articles and it said that this river used to be all different colours. Yeah, usually red, dyes, bleach, black, green, every colour of the rainbow. But it's no fish in it. No fish in it. Wow. Beautiful. The true measure of any river for me is if you find baby grayling. Yeah. I mean, it's the baby grayling it is for me. Superb. There were some floods here. When were them floods? A couple of years ago. And there's one of the trees that got left. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it got wedged on there. Nobody can move it. It's still there. It's a big old lump there. I think some bits got actually chopped off at the time because it was a lot bigger than that.
Can you believe that?
I don't think anybody's worked out to get across with the chainsaw yet.
In the summer that'd be some good firewood if you can get across there with a chainsaw. Those maggots there have been absolutely 2 or 3 weeks old, those maggots. Now what tends to happen is I will feed those maggots, it sounds ridiculous, and keep them in fish meal ground bait. Now what happens is they absorb all that. Yeah. And those maggots there will be a lot better than those. They will sink like rocks. They're 2 or 3 weeks old. They're acclimatised to the cold. Both of those maggots are completely different. Yeah. They're fresh from a shop yesterday, and you can see absolutely virtually no wriggling whatsoever. These ones here, 2 weeks old, right? And as you can see, the wriggling, they will sink like rocks. Yeah. Whereas if you put a light maggot on, what tends to happen is it just doesn't get to the bottom quick enough. I want to get all the crap off them that I can, if I can. Here's another little edge. Gary's just been pouring on some fish meal onto the maggots. He was describing that before. But that's what he uses. Is this the flavour shaker? Yeah, flavour shaker. Flavour shaker. So he uses that and he puts that onto the maggots. And it just smells like fish meal. That's basically what it is. What's that you're putting in there, Gary? That's just white brown crumb. Brown crumb? Absolute. Now that this mixed up nice with sloppy, this one. We're not going to feed the fish at all with this when it goes in.
No.
What's be happening with this is just basically putting a bit of a cloud into the water.
Yeah.
It's basically ringing the dinner bell. Basically, come along and get it. Water's that clear.
Yeah.
This will just absolutely cloud up everything. Not in massive amounts, just small amounts,
Yeah.
little and often,
Yeah.
just to keep them basically switched on.
They're really good quality worms.
Always keep the worms. I always keep them in the boot of the car. You got
Yeah.
a car, boot of the car, it's perfect. They won't freeze, you won't get killed.
Awesome.
Always keep the tubs inside.
Right. Just testing the gear out, seeing how it was in the water, and he's already in the trout. Beautiful. That's a lovely trout. If they're all like that in here, wow, that's gorgeous. That's a beautiful fish. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, Gary, you're off the mark with a lovely trout. What a lovely fish.
Sweet spot every time.
Same sweet spot.
Whoa, it picks up. Whoa.
Oh yes.
No, he's a big one. He is a big one.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a big one.
He's a big one. What's that, your third trot down?
Yeah.
Third trot down, 3 fish, lost the second one. And he's into his third trout. Oh, it is a decent fish. Look at the bend in that rod. That's
No
a
rushing these.
no rushing him.
Taking your time with them.
Look at the bend in that rod.
Totally different to fishing a commercial. For a commercial, you keep the rod a hell of a lot way down, but these are a lot more craftier fish. These will take you into snags, rocks, anything. So keep them as high as you possibly can. Whereas a commercial, there's not many snags, and here there is, and these are crafty fish, and they will jump.
This is what it's all about, isn't it? There he goes. That's a lovely fish. I didn't realise that the trout were so big in here. Look, here you go. That is a decent fish.
Size of him.
That is a cracker fish.
Absolute gorgeous.
That is beautiful. Look at the size. Look at the difference. That's my hand. Look at the size of that. That is a lovely fish, mate. That
cracker, isn't you?
That is gorgeous. What a fish.
Absolute stunning.
Do you want me to hold it in the net while you get your disgorger?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll hold it for you.
Absolute.
That is beautiful. What a fish, mate. What a fish.
Oops. Get the glasses on for this one.
Yeah.
There you are. The hook
Right,
is
right.
just in the trap. There we go. Isn't she beautiful?
What a lovely fish. What weight would you say she is? Pound and a half?
I
Pound?
think she's a little bit more than that.
Yeah, two.
Good
two.
£2.
£2.
Almost a kilo fish.
That is. Oh, it is. It is. That's a bag of sugar, mate.
That
That is
is
it.
sugar in it.
Easy, easy, easy.
Beautiful.
Very lovely. What a lovely fish. Now the best part, mate.
Stunning.
Look at that go.
Oh, she was gone.
Way upstream as well.
Good thing with an Avon float as well is actually one with that bit of ballast in it. You can actually slow that down with so much ease. Whereas if you use something like a lignin, it just is far too quick.
So what pound line are you using today?
It's not more of the poundage line. On this one it's 0.14 diameter pound line and the hook length's are 0.11. So, I mean, poundage in line, I mean, that would be equivalent to around about £4. Just lost another bite. It'd be equivalent to around about £4, £4.5 line.
Yeah.
And the what's named, the hook length's roughly around about £2.5. If you balance your equipment, ideally, I mean, this rod here is what's classed as ultra fast action, which you can't get a fast. The mending on the line is so much quicker than most rods. It's so soft. It isn't a classic parabolic action on this rod. It's more of a cross between a parabolic and a through action rod. It will bend all the way through. It's got the power to do it, even though, you know, it's such a delicate rod. A big, heavy, strong fish, the softer the rod is all the way through, you can land them. You could land them on £1.5 line.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a problem.
If a fish goes for a lunge, you want to have a soft enough rod that'll bend through, right through to your arm.
It's just, the last thing you want is a rod that is soft, that locks up. If it locks up where it's got no more movement in it, that's when the breakages will happen. Part of 2 years and never fished it, and I don't know why I haven't.
Look at this, they're after the bread. Can you believe it? Bloody sheep are after the bread. It's not for you guys. It's not for you. Come on. And another trout. There's just no stopping you, Gary. One after the other. He's coming up for another, he's going to come for another jump. Oh, it's another decent one. Oh, that's a cracker. I'll let you release it, I'll film you release it. It's a better fish as well, isn't it? That's it. Oh, it's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at the backdrop. Unbelievable. What a lovely piece of fish. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This is the sweet spot. There's a 3 pound Grayling just waiting to slope that down. Oh yes! This is a 3 pound Grayling that we're just talking about. Just to give you a bit of a rundown since we've been here. How many fish have you had? You've had what?
I don't know.
5 or 6 trout?
I think it's more than that.
More than that? It could be more than that. Yeah, you've had nearly a trout. Most chucks down, he's had a trout. And it's just one after the other after the other, and he's into another beautiful little trout now. And what a gorgeous little fish this is. Well, it's hooked right in the scissors again, isn't it? What a beautiful little fish. That's gorgeous. Look at the colours on that. You can't go wrong with the colours of them fish.
Stunning colour.
That's beautiful.
No, it was supposed to be unusual, that one.
Yeah, you were thinking it might have been a Grayling. I was hoping it was a Grayling.
It was a Grayling because it was actually fighting a little bit unusual. And after so many trout, a little bit disappointed now.
It's trout after trout. How can you get disappointed all them trout? They're good fun to catch them, aren't they?
They're fantastic.
It's just when you do get that Grayling, how magic will it be? Because you know when you've worked for them.
It's something I want to show you. It's just the colours, shape, the way the thing moves.
I want to see one. I've never seen one. I feel a bit like David Attenborough today. You know, coming to see.
The Grayling do love his red maggots all day long.
Red maggots.
Now what I'm going to do is something a little bit going over the top for me. I'm putting 3 on.
Get 3 maggots on there.
Put a bit of it, plenty out.
20 reds out, 3 on the hook, straight into that central crease. Watches as it comes down. And it just hits that crease and then flows down into where it gets a little bit deeper. It gets about mid-river, just a little bit shorter than mid-river is when you're getting them.
It always seems to find that sweet spot, but I'm pretty certain there's got to be a pocket of Grayling just sat off waiting.
Well, the funny thing about Grayling is, from what I've heard, is that they can squeeze down into a small area the size of a bath. You might have 20 or 30 in that one pocket all together, or more.
Once you find that pocket, they'll be like opening up Pandora's box of Grayling. Now I'm hoping it should just, I can just about make that float still out.
Yeah, I can see it. Let's get into that sweet spot again. Oh, it's in. Oh, yes. So a change of bait is a change of fortune.
We hope. The only different problem is, it's a size 16, it's on a Camson 520, which is a really classical match style hook, which I like a lot, but it's not like a modern sort of like pellet style, which has got a really wide shank on it. So it's a little bit risky.
Yeah.
But it works.
It's definitely working for you today anyway. You've had very minimal losses really. Most fish you've hooked, you've kept on.
Very small hook for each size. It said it's a size 16, but compared to the modern size hooks, the 520 at the 16 is more of a size maybe 18 to 20. It's a really small hook.
Look at that, look at the picture it's bringing up. Oh, it's going to be lovely, isn't it? On stone? That is lovely. What a lovely place this is.
The flow on it, it's not like down there, it's a steady flow.
Yeah.
And the trot is you can really gauge the trotting when you're trotting, or if you're ledgering, it is a dream because there's no drag at all. There's no your legs getting picked up or anything like that. And this stretch is just full of chub, barbel, carp, you name it, and that is the peg. And it's just perfect. So
look at that.
It's deep as well. It's surprisingly deep, but it's just a dream peg.
It's nice as well because you look quite low down here. You're going to be out of the wind as well.
Absolutely fantastic. You do get a few people who come visit the Abbey, come and spectate, but you know that it's magical because they ask questions. They're usually nice people. You don't get anybody chucking rocks in.
Wow, that is beautiful. Look at the colours it's bringing up there of the sky. Look at the sky. Wow. It's all grey and moody.
It's stunning, that.
How old? So this is like 1400s then?
You see the things that are inside the Abbey and the technology that they had. It's like these windows, making windows out of stone like that. The technology that these guys had. And look, the slots on the top shooting the arrows out if anybody comes and attacks them. So everybody thinks that a monk, you know what I mean, is a a gentle, kind person, they still had to defend
Of
themselves.
course.
But the fireplaces inside, you know, like for cooking on,
Yeah.
you want to see the size of the only here, I'll tell you. They're huge. Absolutely massive.
Is there any mill ponds? Because I know that the monks used to like to keep their fish.
I thought, but I think they took the fish from the river.
Yeah, straight from the river.
But the fireplaces are in that one there. This is still a conference setup. You want to see the inside? It's like a dungeon downstairs. My wife's been in it a few times, and it's like giant tables, you know, like a Henry VIII style tables.
Oh, yeah.
Downstairs in the cellars.
It's a bit like Houghton. Have you ever been to Houghton Tower?
I've never been in. I've been to it, but never been in.
Oh, it's amazing inside there. You can go on a tour.
Look at the size of the fireplaces. They're absolutely ginormous. And chimneys on them. You know, that big area over the coffee and bread maybe, there's no chimney there.
Get a big Paul Bruce on there, can you imagine it?
Absolutely, but you can see the still charring and burning that things go down and that, you know what I mean? So it's not like somebody's blagged it and something, it's exactly that. I think after Henry VIII disbanded the Catholic Church and everything, this lot all got demolished basically.
Yeah.
Take the stone, but the actual original, this isn't actually the Abbey was there. Where that grass verge is there.
Oh yeah, along that back wall there.
It'd be like a big cathedral style building. So they would have demolished that completely, and this would have been just sort of like left to rot basically. And all the stone that was taken off that was made to make this building here. You know, like the main Tudor building.
Wow.
So
there's a lot of history in this area, isn't there?
yeah,
A lot of history.
but they must have had it bad back in the days, because the monks and everything would have had a lot of money, and destroyed it.
Just imagine after having a great day, catching plenty of fish, you can just come up here and sit on one of these benches and just sit reminiscing about the day you've had, and just sit in the peaceful surroundings. Wonderful. Beautiful, isn't it? It is a gorgeous place, it is.
I found it, and I'm never going to, like, this is it for me. I'll be fishing this till the day I die now. And the magic thing is every year, from what I've been told, the fishing changes from year to year on this river. Sometimes you get more of another variety of fish.
Hopefully next summer, if it rains like this year, you'll get more barbel.
Well, I've seen the amount of people, everybody that I met who fishes, not the old timers, and they've all got the photographs and they all go like that, and every one of them's got barbel. And the only one who hasn't caught them's me.
You'll get one this summer. With your tactics, the amount of bait you put in with the natural baits going in, you'll get one.
I think a lot of the fishing here, it's acclimatising to whatever if you're there often enough, if it's on a routine every week, it's like the dinner bell is ringing and they come.
Oh yeah. Have you seen the roots of that tree over there? Can you imagine when the water's actually up, an extra couple of foot? That's where all the fish will be under there.